Good morning, man. Hey, look, before I do my 10-minute run, because I know y'all ain't seen me doing this in a little minute. Me and the kids did it the other day, but God gave me a word. I was doing my devotions this morning. And, he had to remind me that operating in faith and operating through true worship is a daily thing. It's not something we just do on Sundays. It's not something we turn on the radio or turn on your favorite worship playlist on your Apple Music or Spotify, whatever. It's not none of that. It's your everyday, daily living. It's your choice to choose God over the flesh. It's your obedience to use yourself as a vessel, as a billboard to show people the Christ in you, right? But with that being said, operating through worship, operating through faith won't always make sense to you. It won't. It involves you taking a step before you see where to step. It involves you walking through the tunnel before you can see the light on where to go. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when it comes to people in your life, sometimes people will try to talk down on that because they don't understand what God has for you. They don't understand the purpose in your life. And a lot of times we'll prematurely kill what God is doing because we'll listen when people try to speak over our lives. Stop letting people speak over your life, man. Stop letting people try to tell you what you're supposed to do in this season of your life. Some people aren't meant for the season of your life. Stop letting people come in your life and tell you what God has for you. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't line up to what God is doing in your life, if God doesn't give you confirmation of what they're saying, stop taking people's word for everything. When Mary was weeping and used her last to go buy the oil to wash Jesus' feet, Judas got upset and he said this could be used for the poor. This could be used for something else. He got upset at her act of worship, her act of faith. In that moment, nothing else meant anything to her. Only her displaying her ultimate faith, her ultimate worship at the feet of Jesus. And he was focused on the product. He was focused on what he saw as waste versus her surrenderance and her transparency and her love that she was displaying to the ultimate sacrifice. So stop letting people, man, speak on your life. Stop letting people tell you what to do with your life. You know what I'm saying? Lock in with God, lock in with Christ, man. Allow him to order your steps. Take that step of faith, man, that you're scared to take, no matter what it looks like. People don't know their purpose in your life and they can't see what God is doing in your life. Stop allowing them to dictate what you do.